Welcome to Utica TV Overtime. I'm James Brown.
And I'm Corinne Bush. Before we get started, we would like to thank Spectrum for their fast internet service and for helping make Utica TV Overtime possible. To sign up for Spectrum internet or mobile service, please call 1-800-831-1547 or use the QR code shown. Tell them Utica TV sent you.
Now let's get into the action. The men's basketball team faced their crosstown rival SUNY Poly Monday night on Miga Court. Luke Bergault led the team with a career high of 21 points. He also was effective on the defensive side of the ball with 4 steals and active on the glass with 5 rebounds. Justice Brantley contributed 15 points with 8 rebounds and 3 steals. Thomas Morial added 9 points and 7 boards. Hagan Foley kept the team alive with 9 points and 4 rebounds during the game. Utica started off with a 6-2 lead. SUNY Poly would interfere, cutting the lead 10-7. The Pioneers would respond with an 8-point scoring run and led 18-7 halfway through the frame. The Pioneers' defense was strong with 14 steals. Poly outscored the Pioneers in the second with a 32-30 overall score. This wouldn't affect Utica as Bergault and Brantley combined for the next 10 points to bring the Pioneers to a final score of 69-48.
The Utica Pioneers women's basketball team faced off against the SUNY Poly Wildcats on Tuesday, November 21st. Both teams were looking to pick up their first wins of the season. The Pioneers jumped out to an early 5-0 lead, and they kept their lead heading into the end of the first quarter with a score of 12-6. Halfway through the second quarter was all Pioneers as they extended their lead up to 22-8. However, by the end of the second, SUNY Poly came back to cut the Pioneers' lead to 8, making it 25-18 at the end of the first half. The Wildcats were able to tie up the game late into the third quarter. However, the Pioneers knocked down a 3 and took that 3-point lead into the fourth, where they were able to hang on to the lead and not let it go as they took the win 50-45 with a great mix of well-timed offense and impeccable defense. The Pioneers showed that they are a force on the defensive side of the ball as they forced a total of 23 turnovers against the Wildcats, which led to 23 points for the Pioneers.
The women's hockey team hosted the Worcester State Lancasters last Tuesday, November 21st at the Nexus Center. The two teams squared off in the gold ribbon game to spread awareness for childhood cancer. The first period opened up with a goal by freshman Casey Ryder, putting the Pioneers up 1-0. She was assisted by Erica Schaefer and Courtney Staniszewski. 3 minutes later, the Lancasters would tie it up with a goal from Sydney Vouter. The period would come to a close with both teams deadlocked at 1. The next 2 periods were all Pioneers. Just under 7 minutes into the second period, Erica Schaefer found the back of the net thanks to an assist from Staniszewski and Ava Suda, putting the Pioneers up 2-1. Early into the third, Molly Padone found Twine off a pass from Rachel DeLong, making it 3-1 Utica. Carolyn Whitney would put the icing on the cake with a shorthanded goal as she got a great pass from Haley Modlin, putting the Pioneers up 4-1. That's how the game would finish as the Pioneers improved their record to 7-0-2 overall. They would welcome Newman University at the Nexus Center this weekend for an Empire 8 matchup with the Knights.
The men's hockey team kicked off their Thanksgiving showcase against St. John's University on Friday, November 24th. Utica dominated the game offensively, outshooting the St. John's 53-21. Utica's Aiden Hughes led the team with 6 shots, followed by Chris Carroll and Matt Wood with 5 shots each. Despite Utica's heavy pressure, St. John's was able to score first, entering the second period with a 1-0 lead. Utica was able to tie up the scoreline with a goal coming from Alexander Gushin late into the third period, with the assist coming from Jake Bro. Utica had a number of scoring chances in the last period of play, but could not find the back of the net, meaning the game would head into a shootout. The Pioneers' Aiden Perrick, Bro, and Gushin each netted their shootout chances, giving the Pioneers a 3-2 shootout win.
The men's hockey team had their second game in the Thanksgiving showcase on Saturday, November 25th against Elmira College. Utica showcased their offensive abilities by outshooting Elmira by a total of 39-27. The Pioneers had 14 different players registered at least 1 shot on goal. While there were no goals in the first period for either team, this would change in the second as Christian Acosta would score about halfway through the period. Elmira, however, would score 30 seconds after Acosta's goal, tying the game at 1 apiece. And only 40 seconds later, Elmira would put another shot in the back of the net as they'd take the lead 2-1. Brian Scoville would find the back of the net, tying the game up 2-2 after Elmira picked up a 2-minute boarding penalty. Unfortunately, with just 1 second remaining in the second period, Elmira would grab their third goal of the game, and in the third period, they would notch 2 more as the Pioneers will be defeated in this one 5-2. The Pioneers fall to 6-1-3 on the season, and that's all the recaps. Now to Josh for the previews.
Thanks, guys. This weekend, the women's hockey team will face off against Newman University Knights. This marks another UCAC conference matchup for the Pioneers. Game 1 of the series will be played on December 1st at 5 p.m. on Friday, and Game 2 will be played on Saturday, December 2nd at 2 p.m. Saturday's contest is Senior Day. 13 seniors and 8 graduate students will be honored. Come support your Pioneers this weekend as they keep rolling onto the conference play. This Friday, December 1st, is the men's hockey team will kick off their annual Teddy Bear Toss. This will be the 19th time that New York Sash and men's hockey team will collaborate. Every year, fans bring their variety of stuffed animals for local kids in need. When Utica University scores their first goal, fans throw their bears onto the ice. It is a wonderful event to be part of it. If you don't have your tickets, well, you're going to want to look for it in the contest because it's sold out. You won't want to miss the Pioneers in action as they face Stonehill College. Game time is at 7 p.m. at the Utica Odd, or you can watch on the stream. And finally tonight, the women's wrestling team will be away in Muhlenberg College on Sunday, December 3rd at 10 a.m. Good luck, ladies. And that's all of our upcoming events for next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Josh. And that's all the Utica sports we have for you this week.
Be sure to follow us on social media at UticaUTV on Instagram and visit our website at uticautv.org.
Thank you so much for watching. And always remember to
Fear the Moose.